Peace, love, health, and wealth, Aries. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I am going to reset the YouTube, load it up. I am going to make sure that we are live, and I am going to drop a couple Aries in the chat. I'm gonna like the video, and we're gonna get to the reading. All right, Aries. So what we got here today? We are going to be doing a new moon in Taurus reading for Aries. Okay. So we're going to just learn a little bit about the new moon in Taurus. We're going to learn a little bit about what it means for Aries in specific, and then we're going to go to Oracle and then finish off with a tarot card reading. Okay, so I'm going to do love readings and financial readings soon, but I won't. I don't know. I'm thinking I might just do a pre-recorded video. I don't know. All right, so thank you for whoever just sent that like. So we are going to get to a couple slides where we learn about the new moon. We're going to move forward to the cards, and then we are Audi 5,000. All right, so let me pull up the slides on my other phone and we can get started. So I want to bring your attention to slide number two. I mean, to prompt number two. It says astrologically. Okay, astrologically. So hold on one second. All right. So, astrologically speaking, this new moon falls in Taurus, a grounded earth sign linked to stability, security, finances, and you guessed it, sensual pleasure. New moons are often associated with what? They are often seen as a time for setting intentions, and a Taurus new moon encourages us to plant seeds related to material growth, self worth, and you know what? Slow, steady growth. On to slide number two, new moon. Okay. So it says super new moon in Taurus. This is the numero uno, the first super new moon in Taurus, occurring when the moon is at its closest point to Earth, the perigee. All right. So if you remember a couple weeks ago, we had the first mm, full moon of spring, and it was the smallest full moon of the year. So we go from the smallest full moon to the biggest new moon. Okay. So while new moons are not visible, their proximity can intensify gravitational influences. Listen closely. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. While new moons are not visible, their proximity can intensify gravitational effects, subtly influencing tides and potentially human emotions. Astrologically speaking, this new moon falls in Taurus, a sign associated with stability, security, and material comfort. It offers an opportunity to set intentions related to financial well being, personal values, and groundedness. Okay, so let's go to slide number three. Planetary alignments and astrological aspects. Okay. Titan cameraman a second. What up, Titan cameraman? What's going on? All right. So according to Vogue India, we have a conjunction and a opposite going on right now. So a conjunction is two planets that be close together from the perspective of Earth. Okay, so when you look at outward or upwards or even inward, right? To outer space or inner space, right? Whatever that means, right? You're going to see two planets close together. It's called a conjunction. Now, they might not be really close together, but at least from Earth, it looks like they're close together, okay? So it says the alignment emphasizes commitment in relationships and finances, encouraging long term planning and responsibility. All right. Mind you, the new moon is where? In Taurus. So that means Venus and the new moon is, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So Mars opposite Pluto. So a opposite happens when the a planet comes in between another planet and the sun. Okay. So this effect can stir intense energies, prompting transformative actions and a need to assert power, person, personal power constructively. These dynamics suggest a potent time for initiating meaningful change, especially in areas requiring dedication and transformation. Okay, before we move on, we only got a couple more slides left before we get to the card. So before we move on, I just want to say, we got Scorpio, we got Aries in the sky, we got a bunch of different things in the sky. Taurus is up there. We got a bunch of different. So all of these planets really don't get along with each other, especially when you're talking about Scorpio and Taurus. So I would say be mindful and be conscious and aware of people's actions and the mood swings and stuff like that, and use discernment and learn how to choose battles. But only thing I would say is don't relish the opportunity to stand up for yourself and defend yourself, or to, like they said, establish something. Because when you're talking about, and be looking forward to long term success right now, because when you're talking about transformation on the scale that they talking about, it's going to be something that's going to take a while. Okay, so we got what, one more, two more slots, and then we out. So I am looking for which one. Okay, so it's important to note that this new moon marks the end of the recent eclipse season. The preceding weeks included and past, right? Included a total lunar eclipse and a partial solar eclipse, periods often associated with significant shifts and revelations. With the closure of this eclipse cycle, there is a collective sense of moving forward with greater clarity and purpose. Okay, so we are going to go to where? How does this sign affect Leo? Okay, so it's going to be on top of the screen. All right, it's going to be the first one. Wait, let me go back. Where is it at? Sagittarius. I think that's Aries. Where is the Leo at? There we go at the top. Okay, so it says career glow up time. You might be setting intentions about public status, leadership roles, or new work ambitions. It's time to get to that moolah, Leo. All right, let's see if we can find some support with these cards. Dang. All right, so we about this. Firstly, we're going to consult the spirit or the animal spirit oracle. Close out with some tarot. Okay, so like I said, we should get a pretty good clear picture here. We might have to just, I don't know, for some you might want to inquire, but I think between, checking the stars and then checking the cards, I think we should get a pretty decent message here. All right, so give me about 10 seconds and you will be seeing a card on the screen. I need some young moolah, baby. Ooh, we got a super kitty right here. Where are the super kitties at? So number 16 says, cat, cultivate your independence and intuition. Hmm. Cultivate your independence and intuition. We got the cat card here. Okay, so it is number 16. So let me get the book. Let me flip over to number 16. We're actually doing pretty good time in here. Okay. So it says number 16, the cat. So it says the cat is an animal known for its independent nature, but also for its profound intuition and wisdom. Here's an expansion of the concept of cultivating your independence and intuition in the context of the cat. Number one, independence. So it says cats are extremely independent and autonomous creatures. They teach us the importance of having our own personal space, being self sufficient, and not relying entirely on others for our well being. When we receive the message of the cat, we're encouraged to cultivate our independence, make autonomous decisions, and follow our unique path without being influenced by others' expectations. This allows us to develop greater self confidence and realize our full potential. Number two, intuition. Cats are also known for their deep intuition and sensitivity. They're able to perceive subtle changes in environment and anticipate intimate situations. I can't believe that. When we receive the message of the cat, we are invited to cultivate our intuition and trust our instincts. It encourages us to pay attention to our inner feelings and follow the guidance of our inner voice. Cultivating our intuition helps us make better decisions and navigate through life's challenges with greater ease and awareness. Balance between independence and connectivity. Although cats are independent, they're also social creatures that form deep bonds with their humans and other animals. This reminds us of the importance of finding a balance between independence and connectivity. When we receive the message of the cat, we're encouraged to cultivate meaningful relationships and remain open to connection with others while maintaining our autonomy and independence. This allows us to enjoy the benefit of interpersonal relationships without losing our identity or personal freedom. In summary, w- when we receive the message of the cat, we're invited to cultivate our independence and intuition. Follow your unique path and trust your follow what? Follow our unique path and trust our instincts. Oh, duh. We're invited to cultivate our independence and intuition, follow our unique path, and trust our instincts. This allows us to live a more authentic and fulfilling life, maintaining a healthy balance between autonomy and connectivity with others. Okay, so we are going to holler at Tarot, and then we are skywalking up out of this thing. All right, so the first card we got here, Strength card. All right. This is a reminder that strength comes from the inside, not from the outside. So we got to cultivate the inner strength and be able to have discernment on where to use it. Six of Wands is the victory, right? This is victory, but this is not victory from a pedestal. This is a person who is a leader, but also a man of the people. Okay, and last but not least, we got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles represents perseverance, being able to uh make it to the end, right? The Seven of Pentacles is all about having faith, putting forth effort, and receiving the reward, even when you can't tangibly touch, taste, see it, hear it, smell it, right? So I really like the combination here. This is not really a combination of cards I've seen many times. I don't think I've ever seen this combination at all, really. Right? So I think what's going on here is that the the Six of Wands might be the card that we might be embodying right now, or maybe Aries moving forward to. And the reason why I say that is because the Six of Wands is victory after the Five of Wands, which was conflict on the battlefield, right? Whether it's friendly competition or not, your ability to step up and to be a true leader is going to be recognized soon. So I think these are the two components that's going to make you a great leader. And hear me out, right? Remember the Seven of Pentacles. So the seven represents completion, finding solutions to problems, etc., etc. Right. So remember the theme behind the Seven of Pentacles is perseverance, faith, effort, and reward. All right. So this is actually a Taurus card. Okay. The thing about this is that we are in a place to where we know what it requires to be successful. So it's not a heavy emphasis on, oh, I gotta work hard or else. It's about uh putting in the right work. And then when we looking at this major arcana card, which is the strength card, this is a person who's been battle tested and they know exactly what it takes to succeed in the future. And I think these two, you persevering from the past and you being able to um persevere and to remain patient in the face of adversity allows you to wake up every morning and pat yourself on the back. So if you don't do it, then here's a round of applause for you, right? Because what I want for you is to again to welcome in this energy of victory. Just just remember who you are as an individual, right? You are strength, right, Aries? You are strength, right? And you can persevere. You have been persevering, right? Everybody who can hear my voice have survived 100% of their bad days. And how do I know that? Because if you didn't survive, then you wouldn't be hearing my voice, right? Or or reading, the transcript or whatever the case may be. But in closing, I just want to say again, perseverance is going to be very, very key in being able to see things through to the end. All of these things make you a great leader, Aries, and don't relish the opportunity to exhibit that in your day-to-day life. So with that being said, it's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service to you, right? If you want to inquire about any of my services, hit me up via the description box. You got any questions about your reading, hit me up. And with that being said, peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back where you know why. Oh boy.